Some good news for SASSA beneficiaries. It might not be a dry January after all. Social grant recipients can expect to be paid on time this month, and that's according to the South African Social Security Association. This promise comes after a number of beneficiaries could not access their grants on the specified payment dates for both November and December. For more on this, we're joined by SASSA spokesperson Moabi Pitsi. Thank you very much for making the time to speak to us this afternoon. Before we get into the good news around the fact that payments are set to be made for the month of January, what is it about November and December where beneficiaries were left without their payments? What happened?
Compliments of the new season and to the viewers. In the November-December payment cycle, we have resolved all the other issues that were outstanding regarding payments of grants, and we are already on track to pay grants from the 3rd of January, that is from tomorrow.
Yes, no, but I was asking about the issues that prevented those payments happening in November and December. What exactly were they? Just to give us some context, was it perhaps a technical issue or any other hindrance that may have caused those issues on your side as SASSA?
Well, in terms of what we now call the 350 grant, if you may, we know that at some point in November and December, we've been able to have technical issues, and those issues have been cleared. And thus, we can confirm with our clients and assure them that from tomorrow, other grants like the older persons grants, the disability grants, and the child support grants will be paid from the 3rd up to the 5th. So those technical issues have been cleared, and we are ready to pay grants in the new year.
Yeah, and you say you have sorted out those technical issues for the payments that are set to be coming in from tomorrow between the 3rd and the 5th, as you've just described to us. Are you confident that a sustainable solution has been found to those issues, in that SASSA will not find itself in a situation wherein it is struggling or unable to pay beneficiaries because of various issues?
From the SASSA side, all systems go, and we're ready to pay grants from tomorrow. We've been readying ourselves since the 16th of December for this new payment cycle that our beneficiaries will now enjoy. And we want to encourage our beneficiaries to make use of multiple ways of accessing their funds, from ATMs to retailers, so that they're able to easily and conveniently access their social grants this month.
Yeah, and one of the big things that has come around collection time, Moabi Pitsi, and I hope you can help us just to unpack this a little further, is that those who choose not to use points of technology like ATMs or at your shopping centres will still go to the traditional offices as they would for the particular grant, and a lot of them get scammed. Have there been security measures to protect, especially the elderly people who would be scammed by would-be fraudsters who will take the little that these people are getting on a monthly basis? Is this something that SASSA has dealt with in any way?
Yes, we as SASSA are encouraging our beneficiaries to remain vigilant as we're closing off the festive season, because we know that there's people who provide misleading information, some criminals and other scammers who, during the festive season, trying to get access to our clients' hard money that we've provided for them. But we have also increased information that we provide to our beneficiaries to be vigilant, and we've also provided our toll-free numbers that are, if people experience problems, they can contact as and when they need to. And we've also advised our beneficiaries to always be vigilant, not to carry large amounts of cash, but to instead use their cards, to always make sure that after every purchase, they get their card, And we also encourage other service providers at retailers, for example, to give preference to the frail and the elderly during this period.
And then just going forward, an outlook, you've spoken about the fact that you're confident that the technical issues have been sufficiently dealt with, and that you do have the right information out there for the beneficiaries to be aware of scammers who may be wanting to scam those who are withdrawing their earnings for the month, or their grants rather. But what about issues in the past that we've had around card issues and a lot of confusion and misinformation around SASSA cards and the like? Have those issues since been resolved, or is this something that you're still cleaning up as SASSA?
We continue to clean up as SASSA, but mainly remember, because the other access, SASSA's role is to make sure that people get access to their grants. Other third parties like retailers and ATMs, for example, the South African Post Bank, they have to make sure that our clients also access their grants. But we want to assure our clients that the SASSA Gold Card continues to work. It continues, they can use the same card to access their grants as they did the previous month, and other issues that we experienced in the previous month have been resolved.
Okay, thank you very much for your time for that update this afternoon. That is Mr. Moabi Pitsi, who's a SASSA spokesperson, giving an update on grant payments that are set to start tomorrow for the elderly and then through to the 5th of January. That will include people with disabilities as well as children. So don't worry this January for those of you who receive SASSA grant payments on a monthly basis.